Everybody thought Rihanna and ASAP Rocky were having another perfect celebrity moment at the Met Gala. The photos looked flawless. The chemistry looked effortless. And for most of the night, they seemed completely locked in with each other like always. But then one small clip hit the internet, and suddenly the entire mood changed. Within hours, fans were zooming in on Rihanna's facial expressions, Rocky's body language, and one awkward interaction that people online still can't stop talking about. Some viewers became convinced Rihanna looked irritated. Others thought Rocky looked way too comfortable talking to another woman, while Rihanna stood off to the side alone. And once social media started connecting that moment to years of old rumors, past cheating allegations, and even Chris Brown somehow getting dragged back into the conversation, the internet completely lost it. Now people are asking a much bigger question. Did fans accidentally catch tension between Rihanna and Rocky in real time? Or has the internet become so obsessed with celebrity relationships that one random moment can spiral into a full-blown scandal overnight? Because honestly, this story got messy fast. The craziest part is that this didn't start because of some major scandal headline. It started because people noticed a shift in energy. Earlier in the night, Rihanna and Rocky were smiling together, posing for cameras, looking relaxed, looking connected. But later, clips from the event started circulating online, showing Rihanna standing by herself while Rocky appeared deep in conversation with another woman nearby. And the internet immediately did what the internet always does. People started building theories. Some fans claimed Rihanna looked uncomfortable. Others insisted she looked tired and completely unbothered. But once those clips started spreading across TikTok and X, people began dissecting every second frame by frame like they were analyzing evidence in a courtroom. And that's when old rumors suddenly came flooding back. Because this isn't the first time ASAP Rocky's name has ended up attached to relationship drama online. For years, there's been this lingering internet narrative surrounding him that he struggles with commitment, or that he's naturally flirtatious. Even old interviews started resurfacing where Rocky openly talked about relationships being complicated for him in the past. People online immediately started using those clips as proof that maybe nothing had actually changed. Suddenly, fans weren't just talking about one Met Gala interaction anymore. They were revisiting years of gossip all at once. People started bringing up Rocky's old relationship with Chanel Iman. Then came conversations about previous blind items. Then speculation about how Rihanna handles trust inside high-profile relationships. And before long, the entire internet had created this massive storyline where every tiny interaction from the Met Gala suddenly looked suspicious. But things really exploded after one specific rumor started making the rounds online. A blind item began circulating claiming the issue wasn't simply that Rocky was talking to another woman at the event. According to the rumor, the woman was allegedly someone Rocky had supposedly been financially involved with behind the scenes. The post made wild claims about condos, side relationships, and secret arrangements, and social media instantly turned the situation into chaos. Now, to be clear, absolutely none of that was confirmed. Not even remotely. But that didn't stop millions of people from treating it like fact within hours. That's the thing about celebrity gossip online now. Once a rumor matches a narrative people already want to believe, it spreads faster than the truth ever could. And fans were already primed for suspicion. People started reposting clips of Rihanna from the event looking quieter than usual. Others pointed out moments where Rocky and Rihanna appeared less affectionate later in the evening. Some users even claimed Rihanna looked emotionally checked out, while others accused fans of completely projecting emotions onto a woman who was probably just exhausted from the event itself. But by that point, logic didn't even matter anymore. The internet had already decided there was a story, and honestly, the timing made everything even worse. Because people still haven't forgotten the Amina Muaddi situation from 2022. The second Rocky's name started trending again, social media immediately reopened that entire scandal like it happened yesterday. Back then, rumors spread online claiming Rocky had gotten too close to Rihanna's Fenty footwear designer, Amina Muaddi. The gossip exploded so fast that fans were literally choosing sides overnight before anyone even knew whether the claims were true. At the time, Rihanna was pregnant, which made emotions online even more intense. Some people treated the rumors like confirmed betrayal. Others defended Rocky aggressively. Meanwhile, gossip pages kept posting cryptic updates that only fueled more chaos. Eventually, someone reportedly close to Rihanna and Rocky shut the rumors down completely, insisting the entire story was fabricated. Then Amina herself publicly addressed the situation because the backlash became so overwhelming. She called the allegations false and criticized how quickly people were spreading harmful gossip without evidence. But here's the problem with internet scandals. Even after they get debunked, they never fully disappear. Once people attach a narrative to a celebrity, every future situation gets filtered through that same lens. So when fans saw Rocky talking to another woman at the Met Gala years later, many people instantly connected it back to the Amina rumors all over again. And somehow, things got even stranger. Because another viral clip started circulating involving an OnlyFans creator during a live stream with Kenel Joseph. During the stream, she was asked who the most famous man she had ever dealt with was. Right before viewers could clearly hear her answer, the audio got muted. That was all it took. Within hours, TikTok detectives became convinced she had mouthed ASAP Rocky's name. People replayed the clip endlessly. They slowed it down frame by frame. They analyzed reactions in the room. They studied facial expressions like it was some hidden conspiracy waiting to be uncovered. And what made the situation worse was everyone's reaction after the answer supposedly happened. People in the background started laughing nervously. Kenel Joseph looked visibly shocked for a second. Somebody covered their face. And instantly, social media interpreted the entire moment as confirmation that something scandalous had just been exposed live on stream. The internet absolutely ate it up. But then the creator came forward publicly and denied everything hard. She posted online telling people to go touch grass if they genuinely believed ASAP Rocky cheated on Rihanna with her. She accused social media pages of twisting clips for clickbait and said people were turning a meaningless livestream moment into full-blown cheating allegations involving a family. And honestly, her response probably should have ended the conversation. But instead, it somehow made people even more obsessed. Because once viewers become emotionally invested in a celebrity narrative, denials almost start feeling suspicious to them too. Every clarification becomes damage control. Every explanation becomes proof something happened. At that point, the story wasn't even about evidence anymore, it was about audience imagination. Then social media detectives started finding even more clues. Fans noticed Rocky allegedly removing a like from a model's photo after people started talking about it online. That tiny action immediately became another giant discussion. People started asking why someone would suddenly unlike a picture unless they were trying to hide something. Others argued the internet was completely losing its mind over normal social media behavior. But the speculation just kept growing. Then another woman named Jilly O'Donnell entered the conversation after reports surfaced, claiming she and Rocky allegedly exchanged messages for years. According to gossip blogs, she claimed the conversation started around 2021 and included flirty exchanges through Instagram DMs. Again, none of it was confirmed in any meaningful way. But by then, audiences were already deep inside the narrative. And social media thrives on patterns. Once enough rumors pile up around one celebrity, people stop looking at each story individually. Instead, they start viewing them collectively. Even unrelated allegations suddenly feel connected because the internet begins building a larger character profile around that person. That's exactly what started happening to Rocky. By now, people weren't asking whether any single rumor was true. They were asking why his name kept appearing in these conversations over and over again. And somehow, Chris Brown's name got dragged into the entire mess too. Online chatter started spreading, claiming Chris had privately reacted to all the Rihanna and Rocky rumors. Some users even suggested he viewed the situation as ironic, considering his complicated history with Rihanna years ago. That immediately opened another emotional floodgate online, because Rihanna and Chris Brown remain one of the most emotionally loaded celebrity relationships the internet has ever witnessed. Even after all these years, people still project unresolved feelings onto anything involving Rihanna's love life. Some fans accused people of unfairly comparing completely different situations. Others claimed the rumors surrounding Rocky suddenly made old relationship discussions resurface again. And honestly, this is where the story stopped being about cheating rumors entirely. It became about something much bigger. The public has always been deeply obsessed with seeing cracks form inside perfect celebrity relationships, especially relationships involving someone like Rihanna. To millions of fans, Rihanna represents confidence, power, beauty, success, control. She's viewed as almost untouchable culturally. So the second people think they see signs of betrayal or emotional tension around someone like her, the internet becomes fascinated. Not because they necessarily hate her, but because audiences are addicted to proving that nobody's life is actually perfect behind the scenes. And social media makes that obsession even worse. One blurry clip turns into evidence. One awkward facial expression becomes relationship analysis. One rumor becomes accepted truth after enough reposts. The line between entertainment and reality starts disappearing completely. That's why this Met Gala situation exploded so quickly. Not because anybody actually confirmed cheating. Not because Rihanna or Rocky publicly addressed drama. But because the internet already had a storyline prepared before the clips even surfaced. And now fans are completely split down the middle. Some people think the rumors are ridiculous and massively overblown. They believe Rihanna and Rocky are simply dealing with fame, parenting, busy careers, and constant public scrutiny while trying to live normal lives. Others believe the tension looked impossible to ignore and think there's probably more happening privately than fans realize. But the truth is, nobody outside their circle actually knows anything. That's the strangest part of all this. Millions of people have formed strong opinions based entirely on body language analysis, blind items, lip-reading theories, reposted gossip, and social media speculation. And yet somehow, the internet speaks about these celebrity relationships with complete certainty anyway. At this point, fans may actually be more emotionally invested in Rihanna and Rocky's relationship than Rihanna and Rocky themselves. And honestly, maybe that's the real story here. Because in today's internet culture, people don't just watch celebrity relationships anymore, they participate in them. They investigate them. They build narratives around them in real time. And once the internet picks a storyline, it becomes almost impossible to stop. So now the question everybody keeps debating is this: did fans genuinely catch signs of deeper tension between Rihanna and A$AP Rocky during the Met Gala weekend? Or did social media take one awkward moment and transform it into a scandal that never actually existed in the first place? Either way, one thing is obvious: this conversation is definitely not dying anytime soon.